Happy Friday, everybody! How are you today? Look at this cute dress I got from Temu. It's so cute. I love it. I hope everybody is well. The weather's been really nice. It rained a little bit yesterday. So funny. I go on TikTok all the time, and there's so many people from Maine and Vermont that are complaining about all the rain we've had. It's like the past month, it's been almost rain every day, with only a few sunny days in between. So this week has been gorgeous. These nails I got from Amazon, and they're really cute. Don't you like them? I think they're really cute. They're very strong. So I'll put a link in the description because there are other sets from the same company. I highly recommend these. They're nice and strong and they stay really nicely. And I always use glue. These are glueless, so you have to use glue with them. And I always use the nail bond. So that's good glue. Anywho, I've got good news and bad news today, and it's really, really annoying. But life happens and you can't do a whole lot about anything. So, I've been looking forward to seeing Keith Urban on June 12th. And I actually contacted the host of the Turo car that I was going to get. I got his car back in March to go get my license so that I'd have my license to get a car and go see Keith in June. Come to find out, I check in with him. I sent him a message saying, just checking in with you, hoping everything's good, and, confirming the June 12th date. So he writes me back and he said, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience, but that car got vandalized and is no longer viable for rental. Was he ever going to tell me? Good damn thing that I contacted him. I mean, surely this didn't happen yesterday, right? I mean, he should have gone into Turo and canceled it and let me know. So, at first I wasn't too upset because I figured I could get another car. But I live in rural Vermont, alright? So, he was local, alright? And he was able to deliver the car to me. Whereas all the other cars are like 30, 35 miles away from me, and they're not available to deliver, which is what I needed. Because living in rural Vermont, there are no Ubers around here to take me down to Burlington and get a car at the airport. So I was online chatting with Turo, and the only cars they could find were either there or someplace called Hinesville or Hinesburg, something like that. And they were all too far away, and I would have had to go and pick them up. So I had to go ahead and cancel my rental car, which means I had to go to Ticketmaster and try to sell my ticket. Go to Ticketmaster, they have my old phone number, right? So I'm like, God bless it, this is absolutely crazy, So I couldn't sell my ticket because they had my old phone number they were trying to send a code to. So I started chatting with Ticketmaster next and letting them know, hey, I can't do anything because you have my old phone number. So I had to give them my old phone number and I had to remember it. It took me a minute. So they finally went in there. They took out that phone number. I went in. I updated the phone number. Then I sold the ticket. So it's a bummer. It was my birthday present from my sister, but life happens, and it's a sad end to a streak of 11 concerts. I knew it would happen one day, but it's still disappointing. Once I lost my car, I knew life was going to be really hard, and so that's it. I guess it's the end of me going to concerts. Sayonara, Keith. I've loved you. If he comes back to Boston, that'll be different because I can go stay with my sister, see him in Boston. But he didn't do Boston in this High and Alive tour, which is kind of crazy. His new album's called High, so he's calling it the High and Alive tour. But it may not be the end. If he does another tour and goes to Boston, that would be a different story. But anyhow, but the other good thing, so that was the bad news for today. The good news is that I will be getting a one-bedroom apartment. I'm going to be right next to my Temu buddy. I call her my Temu buddy because I always order stuff off of Temu for her because she doesn't have a debit card or a credit card. So it's so funny. Every time she wants to make an order, she brings me down cash. And then I have to go down to the bank on foot to put it in so that I can do her order. It's so funny. But she needs to get a debit card. She has a bank account. I'm going to have to tell her, you need to get a debit card so that you can do this, So once I move in next to her, I'm going to have to make her get a debit card because it's hard on my little legs to have to run down to the bank to do her orders. I mean, I could take the bus to the bank, but that's like an hour and a half trip back and forth just for one little bank trip, So, yeah, that was funny. Did all my laundry yesterday, so got that all done this week. Cleaned up my kitchen as best as I could. Haven't seen a bug in 3 days, so maybe it worked. I actually took everything off of the counters. I sprayed Raid all over the place, and I left it all empty for like overnight. I even did the counters because I'm so tired of the bugs. I can't wait to get out of this apartment. So apparently that worked because I haven't seen any. So I was happy about that. Did an Instacart order. I stocked up this time. I got a bunch of meat and I froze it. Because normally I'll just have those Healthy Choice frozen meals. But, they don't last long. It's only one meal. So I got a big pack of pork chops. I got a big pack of hamburger meat. And I got a big pack of chicken. And everything's in freezer bags in the freezer. So I could just take it out and thaw it out and eat it. So for once I did some smart shopping rather than just getting those frozen things, I like them because they're convenient, but I think I need to start eating more protein because I'm always tired and I'm always sleepy. And I'm sure it's because I'm not getting any protein in my diet. So I did that. And I got a huge box of Reese's Cocoa Puffs. I love those. I know they're sugary, but they've been so good. Haven't had ice cream in over, 3 weeks? And then, when I got my order, was it the day before yesterday, I actually did get an ice cream. I've been paying for it for the last day and a half. I thought I was lactate intolerant because I was having trouble with ice cream and milk. And it's possible because when I drink too much milk, I do get the IBS symptoms, and the ice cream really did me in for a day and a half. So, started feeling bad last night at 8:30. No, 9:30. I was getting ready to go on to Shimmer Shoals live stream, and I said, oh my God, my stomach was hurting so much. I wound up in the bathroom twice, and so I just laid down. That was 9:30, and I woke up at midnight, I think it was. And so I joined the live stream then. And, yeah, so everything's been taken care of. The Ticketmaster sold. The car was canceled, so I'll be getting some refunds. And, you like my nails? These are really cool. I got these from Amazon. And they're nice and strong. I really like them. And, highly recommend. This one came off. I don't know why. This is a bad nail. I actually injured it one time by pulling off one of the nails, so it's looking pretty gnarly. But I'll put that nail back on later after I take a shower. So Winnie's doing good. Oh, excuse me, I haven't had much sleep. Winnie's doing great. She's going to be on another calendar. And I actually sent in a picture of my previous cat, Vivi. I miss my Vivi so much. He was such a sweet boy. Um, so hopefully he'll make it into a calendar or a coloring book. I submitted it for several things. And just love my animals. Don't know what I'd do without them. So it's a beautiful day today. The sun's out. It's going to be about 75, I think. We've had a couple of sunny days this week where it reached up to almost 80. So the weather's been really nice, but I've been sleeping all the time because I'm so tired. So I'm hoping that once I start getting this protein into my body, I won't be so tired anymore. So really, that's about it for this week. Been a very eventful Thursday and Friday, that's for sure. But I can't wait to get into the new apartment. And hopefully by the end of the year, they think the tenant still isn't fully out yet. Our family is emptying out the apartment, and that always takes time. So, but at least I know that Winnie and I will have more room, and she might be able to do her zoomies again. I have felt so bad for her ever since I moved here because it's so small. She tries to do her zoomies, but she can't because there's hardly any space in here. So I'm sure we'll be a lot happier once we move. Okay, everybody, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.